what you see here, what happened really yesterday, the Iron Dome intercepts missiles which are saw from Gaza. This is a photo which taken by Reuters. Yeah, Silum Reuters. No, this is what happened, unfortunately, happening very often. And this situation we see just now in Bible code. But before, let us see what a party in Israel, which is called Otzma Yehudit, translating it is Jewish strength, then the Knesset, Ben Gvir. So they claim the following: weak retaliation. Otzma Yehudit boycotts government over response to rocket attacks. So they want, in the hopes that Israel will finish the Hamas or Fatah and will do such, who knows which kind of things they will do, but to finish forever the attacks from Hamas and Fatah, PLO, Jihad, all the others. But does not come. Hundreds of years, 100 years, more even. There is terror in Israel. They try to kill Arabs, try to kill Jews, young and old. Because they feel they have to kill Jews. So, this is the issue. And this is what you see. Right, his party, one of the best government in uncapping Knesset was in protest of weak response to Gaza rocket attacks. No. But it looked like, as we see from the tables, that they cannot. There are reasons that, unfortunately, Israel cannot do it. Cannot do. Maybe because of politics, or because they are afraid of Biden and European unity, and from the Arab parties in the Knesset. No. Whatever it is, the situation is that Israel are helpless in this way. And just as we see, the Torah tells us that this will be the situation before Messiah. And then God will help. You see, the Jews cannot solve their problems by themselves, with our weapon, with all the power. Then He will do it. So, let us see now, first, in the Torah, clear prophecy about the situation that we are in. So this is what is written in Deuteronomy 32, chapter 32. Verses 35, 36, but in fact one should read all this chapter because they have all the situation of Israel spiritually, transgressing the Torah, not keeping morality, all this written there, yeah. But the most important verses which the tables about which I go to discuss are the following. The sword shall deal death without, as shall the terror within. Terror, yeah. To youth and maiden alike, the suckling as well as the aged. So clearly, picture how the murders or stories, young children, old people, they don't mind. Once one is Jewish, killing him, murder. These are the beasts, the terrorists, yeah. Then, what will be? What will be? Terrible situation. How Jews can live like this. Like you see how the people complain, shouting, what is going on? You cannot sleep in the night with this red color and with terror. Yeah, okay. Definitely. So, God says, for God will vindicate God's people and take revenge for God's servants upon seeing that their might is gone and neither bond for free is left. This is the center of the tables that I'm going to show you here in Deuteronomy, in these verses. Even you see that all of them come in one verse. Unbelievable. So let us see now the table. So you can see in black this verse. I translate it simply. What are the verses? So you have in the black, yeah, Ki Adin Hashem Amo. God will judge His people. Can we look what is going with His people? Al Avadam Itnachem. He will have mercy on His servants. Why? כי יראה כאוזלת יד, because he will see that there is helplessness. They are helpless, cannot do anything. ואפס עצור ועזוב, and no leader, not Netanyahu on the right, not the left, nobody can change the situation. Yeah, אפס עצור, no leader. No, exactly the situation today, you see. Yeah. No, what to do, what will be. So let us see more words in this table. By the way, all of them you can see comes in few verses in chapter 32, Lamed Bet in Hebrew, from 14 till 52, one in this 33. But what you have here? So let us start from the top. The first thing you have in yellow PLO, those are the troublemakers, and in green you have on the right Hamas, the main troublemaker terrorists, the Hamas, and the Fatah. What more you have? So you have in red, on top, sentence which God says, rebuke the Jewish people, דור תהפוכות המה. The generation upside down, תהפוכות, they are changing from day to day. Some religion, one day then leave religion. Sometimes they are in the right party, some in the left party. This is exactly what happened in Israel. You can see that so many members of the Knesset were before in the right, now in the left, and the left and the right. And then it is no ideology, no Torah, no way how to behave. So why? So the continuation is Banim lo emun bam. They don't have faith. And the Torah, Shabbos, everything. Amazingly, you can see here in yellow, next to the red sentence, Mitaf Shin Pei Gimel, from the year 5783, 2023, exactly where we are now. So it means that clear indications about the troubles that Jews will have this year. And you can see already what is going on. Then in blue, you have a sentence, Oved etzot ema. Simple translation, they are losing advices. It means they don't have advice. They think that this advice will help. Does not help. And by now, they don't have understanding. They can't understand what to do, what to solve the problem. They try to find advices, but cannot help nothing. Exactly what you have today. Yeah, cannot solve the problem. They don't know what to do. The terror carries on. People are murdered, young and old, and nothing. Cannot do anything. Why? We see just now. Maybe the Torah tells us. Then, in red you have PLO, and then you have in black on the right, and on the left, you have the name Raisi. Raisi, the president of Iran, who chopped quite few heads. And on the right, you have Hamanai, the Haman of today, about whom our rabbis tell us in Tractate Sanhedrin 97a, if Jews will not repent, will not do tshuva willingly, then God will appoint them a cruel leader like Haman, who threatened to destroy them, to kill them like Haman. And they will have to do tshuva, to repent, because they will realize, like in the Holocaust, they didn't listen to the rabbi, they didn't know the tshuva. But this is exactly what could happen. In Purim was the same story. Only in Purim they believed in the rabbis, in Mordechai and Esther, and they kept the Torah, they did tshuva. And this is why I have Purim today. No, if you want Purim today also, you have to do tshuva, to listen to the rabbis, not to mock them. Then you have in red, down, Iran. Yeah, Iran, this is the main troublemaker. They supply all these things for the terror. Now, what I want to show you now is when you have here in green a Hamas, in red on the same sentence, Ibacher will be elected, and then abbreviation in black, Palestinian Authority. Indicated that Hamas will be elected. If you know, it was a few years ago, and it was a great surprise that the PLO was not elected, but the Hamas, and this was the root of many, many troubles. So, long time ago, even before the election, I did a table, and I showed it to Professor Alik, and this is what he found. So this is what I found, the words. You see on top a Hamas, the Hamas, in orange. In green, Yibacher will be elected. Then you have here in yellow, Rashab, the Palestinian Authority. And in blue, Betevet, the month Teves, which is January, exactly the month that the PLO, the Palestinian really authority, was created. No, interesting table. You can see by itself immediately, if you see the number 32, yeah, verse 23, and you go down, also 32 and 25. In few verses, you see this sentence, the Hamas will be elected the Palestinian Authority in the month of Tevet. No? What do you think about statistics? Let us see what Professor Haralik said. The expected number of ELS is equal letter sequence, is set to 20 letters. The cylinder size is 3 columns. The probability, the text from the ELS random placement text population would produce a table as this is smaller than 1 to 100,000, which means that it can be millions also. But it checked 1 to 100,000, which is also significant statistics. So, amazing. And this is exactly what you saw in this table, yeah? Hamas Yibacher in green. This is what you saw. Then you have another table, basically the same place. And you have down this sentence, Ki adin Hashem amo, that God will judge his people. Alavadav itnachem will have mercy on his servants. Ki yireh, because he will see, Ki ozlat yad. You see, the Jews are helplessness. Yeah, there was not yad, the expression helplessness, but you see that they are helpless. Ve'efes atzur v'azur is no leader. It means atzur v'azur, the leader, somebody will control. Nobody, because Netanyahu cannot be easier to see what Biden says, what the European Union said, what the Arab parties, yeah. So no independence. Our Rebbe said that before Messiah will be in exile of Edom, which is America and Europe, and the Arab Ishmael. Yeah. So this is where we are in. So what is interesting that you have here on yellow, like a pillow, yellow, you see here from the word Zayin, Hamanai, the travelers. This is from Iran, Haman of today. We want to, like Haman in the past, want to destroy Israel. This was during the Atom. Then you have in gray, כי תמצאנה אותו הרעות רבות וצרות, befall upon them evil troubles, and many of them. And then on top you have a good thing, כי תשוב אל השם אלוקיך בכל אוהב. You will have to return, you will return to God with all your heart. And then you can see right on top in green, Mashiach Hashem Elokecha, Messiah of God will rest upon you. Unbelievable. But now, you can see in gray, Eser Bechol Sharecha, he's doing troubles all over. Who are those who are the only time? So you see in blue, Patach, PLO, and in red, Hamas. Again, Hamas. Exactly what we saw before. And what you have here, down, you have in gray, Iran, and in the same line, terror in green. I think it's one of the best meetings of Iran and terror. It's also important condition for a real Bible code. As I said many times, that this program that I'm using is Dr. Alexander Rothenberg. And he came from Russia. It's Professor Ips, and Professor Ips showed him this phenomenon. He checked it, and he said immediately, yeah, clear proof that it's true. And he became Orthodox Jew, and he wrote a book about, of course, all these truths, right? So this is what the table clearly tells us, that God will have mercy upon them. We see that they are helpless, they cannot solve their problem with weapon, and not you can see to do. No politics doesn't have anything. Yeah, like today's situation, this way, hope that we are very close to the Messiah. Then you have really in black, the year sabbatical, interesting. You have 5782, which is sabbatical, and we are in the end of sabbatical, which is called Motzei Shmita, when the time of Messiah. What more we have here? You have on top the word threat, every two letters, threat in red. Which kind of threat? Iran, definitely the terror from Iran, but the threat is frightening. Look on the left, you have also very small, I think the smallest skip of the Hebrew word atomic. Yeah. Very, very serious, right? This is exactly what they are threatening, yeah? These are doing everything to get an atom bomb. So, as I said, there is one solution. כי תשוב אל השם אלוקיך, that you will return to your God with all your heart. And in fact, I did not go into it, but in fact you have here the whole sentence. כי תשמע בקול השם אלוקיך, should listen to the voice of God. לשמור מצוותיו וחוקותיו, to keep his laws and statutes, הכתובה בספר התורה, which is written in the Torah. Then you return and you will have blessing. Then you have Messiah. And then you will get rid from this terrible threat of the atom and from the terror which comes from Iran. You know, all over the world they are doing terror. So, this is the situation, you know, the Israel got this Ein Dam who saves them a lot. You can see this is how they are shooting and destroying the missiles, but some of them unfortunately managed to go through. And this is the area, is the area in the west there, right? Far away, but this is the Jewish settlements in all these places. Not settlements, this is according to the law, the right Israel. Frightening. So, let us really hope that there is only solution, to listen to the voice of God, to keep all the mitzvot, not what suits one, to keep all of them. And then, Kitashu, you do tshuva. Otherwise, the terror of Iran with all these terrorists from Iran, they supply the babe and everything. So let us really do tshuva, return to the Torah, keep the Shabbos, keep everything, and then we'll have Mashiach Hashem Elokecha, Yishkon Shachem Shmo, then the Son of God will come and dwell within you. If not, a threat, terrible threat. So interesting and significant table, and this you can see the truth of the Torah. Everything in the Torah comes in the Bible code. The Bible code is really showing what the Torah says, what will be if you don't keep the Torah. Misa, troubles. If you keep the Torah, peace, serenity and happiness and joy. Tomorrow we have a kind of festival called Pesach Sheni, second Passover, when people were impure, could not sacrifice it on the Passover. They got another opportunity God gave them tomorrow, which is the 14th of the month of Iyar, 30 days after Pesach, where they can sacrifice this offering. It's a great thing to offer this sacrifice, even though one can eat bread, chametz, but this is the time. So Pesach Sheni, it's called second Passover, so important day. So let us really hope that people will realize that Torah is a blueprint of creation, the word depends on the Torah. Bereshit bara Elohim. God created the world for the Torah. The Torah should be kept. The non-Jews will keep 7 laws, and Jews 613, but only when the temple will be. If not, the whole world in chaos as we see today. So interesting and important and significant table for our days.